Okay, I think we're live. I think. Turn that off. All caps was on. Some stupid shit. Copy, copy, copy. Okay. Copy. Are we live? Yes, we're live. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright. Post it on the Facebook page. Post it on the Facebook page. We'll see how this does. Whoa! Wait, why does it say that? Is it not changed yet? Ugh, whatever. Leave. Oh well. What's up? Hey everybody, what's up? Do not spoil it, bro. I am. It already says Justice League spoiler discussion. If you don't want to watch, then don't watch. It's that simple. If you don't want it spoiled, do not watch. Simple enough. Stupid phone. Oh man. I literally just finished watching The Punisher like about 20 minutes ago. God, that show's brutal as shit. Days, I'm okay. You know. But we're here to discuss some Justice League spoilers. That's why we're here today. Don't know what exactly what you guys want to talk about first, but this is your warning. If you have not seen the film, do not watch this live stream. Trust me, we will spoil the hell out of this. I'm not spoiling Punisher, I'm spoiling Justice League. Read the fucking title. Jesus. Justice League is amazing. I like the idea of having Batman lead of Justice League. Superman is the face of the league. Did you hear about the petition for an Ultimate Cut edition for JL? Yeah, I actually signed the petition. I signed it. Post-credit scene. Okay. So, final warning. If you have not seen Justice League, you shouldn't be watching this. And if you are watching this and you haven't seen the film, that's on you. Not my problem. Don't get mad at me for spoiling because you shouldn't be here. Okay? So, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the first post-credit scene, which was pretty funny. It was Superman and Flash going to have a race. We didn't really see a lot of it, but it was cool kind of how they were setting it up. And you can tell a little bit how some CGI on Henry Cavill's face, which we'll talk a little bit more in depth. Hope you guys want to talk about it. So, yeah, it was pretty crazy. I wish they would have shown more of the race, but it is what it is. But I think I know what you guys want to talk about. You guys want to talk about the actual post-credit scene that sets up something I didn't think we would ever get. I didn't think they would ever do this. At least not for a bit. You know what I mean? So, it's implied that Lex Luthor gets out of prison. Some guy in his place, blah, blah, blah. Who comes on the boat? Who shows up at the boat? Deathstroke. And he looked good. He looked good. He really looked good. And I was wondering how this was going to go over. And then, boom, Legion of Doom is teased. People have been speculating that they think the upcoming villains in the films will kind of form the Legion of Doom for Justice League 2, whenever that happens, which would be Black Manta, Black Adam, maybe Black Adam in the mix, Joker, they're thinking as well. Who else? There's other names thrown out in the mix. I'm not really sure. What do you think of the idea of having Batman as the leader in Justice League? I just mentioned it. Yeah. Gidgey and Hackback. No. Who was Alfred talking to? They've confirmed it was Superman. Deathstroke did look like from Arkham Origins. Yeah. Cheetah. Yeah. The rumor is that Cheetah will be the villain for Wonder Woman 2. After seeing it 2 times, all I liked, I feel WWE once again ruined a great movie. I will also not buy this. The science film too much was changed, deleted, added. Yeah, he gets directing credit for the most of it, but I mean, yeah, I see what you mean. No, it was not Injustice, because Injustice is a storyline separately. They were teasing the Legion of Doom. That's what they were teasing. Um, but yeah, the whole thing about what's been deleted, what's been added in, it's just insane. Do you think the movies would be better if they combined the TV shows and their movies? No. No, 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 no. Superman. Superman. Okay. Superman being brought back, surprisingly, is causing some controversy. People felt that it was rushed. People think it was just stupid. Blah, 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 blah. I personally enjoyed it. My only concern was that at some points you could obviously tell the CGI mustache removal from Henry Cavill. But some shots it looked pretty good. So I'm like, okay, well, okay. I think his revival was necessary. And I like the fact, here's what I like. They revived Superman, but they didn't go the route of everybody is agreeing with this. Everyone's okay with this idea. Wonder Woman is completely against it, which I think is smart, because you have to have someone who's against it. You can't just have everybody go, okay, let's use this mother box, which this guy over here is trying to destroy the world with it. Let's use one to actually revive Superman. Probably not the best idea. But, yeah, it just, but I liked the fight that he had between the League. I think a lot of it was cut down, maybe, or it just was shot that way. I felt like there's probably more to that scene than they actually showed us. Maybe they shot more and they just cut it down. But I really liked the fight, and it showed that Superman is obviously just can destroy all of them. And the shot of him holding back a couple of the members and Flash starts running, and then his eyes, his face doesn't turn first, his eyes move over and start looking at the Flash. He starts to freak the fuck out. It was insane. It was insane. Oh my god, it was great. It's been more of an epic moment of Superman's reveal. I thought it was pretty epic, but the CGI for me, yeah, at the very beginning, and the cell phone footage of a kid recording Superman, very, very bad. There's other moments, too, where he's, I think, standing in the cornfield with Lois, and you could tell sometimes, and even the part where he's holding Batman, he's like, tell me, do you bleed? You could just tell it just wasn't polished to what it could have been. You know, you look at the Flash, yeah. Tell me, do you bleed was such a great moment. It was such a great callback, and I think it was because let's be honest. At the end of the day, there are a lot of people that are divisive on BVS. Tell me, do you bleed is one of those lines that just sticks with people, whether you liked it or disliked the film. Tell me, do you bleed? It's such a Batman line to Superman when he's mad at him, and at this point he wants to take him down. So the fact that he reverses the line on Batman, I think, is fantastic. Hal Jordan, yeah, I don't want Ben Affleck to leave because his Batman and West Batman's was ripped straight from the comics. Unfortunately, we have no control over that. He's pretty much out, from what I understand. Yeah, the big gun plan. I honestly, when I heard the big gun, I'm like, what's the fucking? Is it the spear? Does he still have the spear? That's what I honestly thought. Was it the spear that he was talking about? And the fact that it was Lois, and then everyone ties in the beauty of it, because it didn't click in my head until I got home and read it, and I'm like, holy shit, it makes so much sense. The part of Flash coming through and kind of saying that Lois is the key from BVS, people thought it was hinting injustice. People thought that's what it was hinting at, or it was implying something very, very bad. Turns out Lois is the key, is the whole point of Justice League. Lois, she's the key to Superman. Jesus. DC, do you bleed? Thoughts on the Flashpoint movie? I want it, but I only want the Flashpoint movie if they literally cover all of the elements of that story. They can't just chop here, chop there. No, if you want to tell that story the right way, you have to cover everything that it covers in the comics and in the animated film. The Green Lantern in the flashback was a great, great moment. I recommend this whenever you can. Type in Justice League audience reactions. You'll come across a video where it's just audio, obviously, but it's audio from the theater. Somebody was watching, and every single time something pops up, text pops up letting you know what they're reacting to. The part where Green Lantern shows up in the history lesson, the flashback, if you will, of when Steppenwolf first shows up on Earth, the crowds are losing their minds in that little Green Lantern moment. And apparently, rumor is, here's a great rumor for you guys. Apparently, a post-credit scene either was filmed or it was planned, but it never happened. I don't know. But there was a rumor that a Green Lantern or two was going to show up at Bruce Wayne's house in a post-credit scene. And it wasn't going to be Hal Jordan or John Stewart. It was going to be other Green Lanterns. And they were going to show up hinting at the Green Lantern Corps. Like, it was going to be another thing. Like, and they never shot it, or they did, and it's on the cutting room floor. We'll never see it. I don't know. The ring flew away. Yep, it was a huge mistake to go into Flashpoint now. I don't think it'd be a huge mistake. I don't think so. It would be a huge mistake if they just kept going and not really paying attention to the response of this film. That's the issue. WB needs to slow down. They need to really take a look at the problems they have. The DCEU, no, I don't think it should be rebooted. They need to seriously take a look at the slate, take a look at what they're doing, and they need to reassess. They need to reassess what they're doing. I feel like this movie could have been so much better if they would have literally pushed it back to next year. Because that means we would have had 2 DC films next year instead of 1, which is Aquaman. If they would have pushed this film back to March, or say in the summertime of next year, which I know that's far, far away, but if they would have pushed it back, the CGI for Henry Cavill, or they could have reshot after Henry did Mission Impossible, like after Henry finished filming Mission Impossible 6, they could have reshot the scenes of Superman and got it without the mustache, which means you don't have to do all this extra work in removing the mustache. They could have had this movie could have probably came out a lot better if they had more time to polish and do all these things. Darkseid post-credit scene, but Joss dismissed it. I don't know if that's true or not. Like, there's so many reports and things about what's real, what's not. All I know is that it's just, all I'm hearing is rumors and speculation. Obviously, we have no confirmation because we weren't there in the process of making the film. We just hear from people that worked on the film. We don't know what's true. I'm not saying they're lying. I'm not saying they're being honest. We don't know the real answer. I'm waiting for a Batgirl movie. I hope so, too. They should have pushed it back. The Batman beginning scene was fucking amazing. It was straight out of Arkham City or Arkham Knight. They need to clean that slate up a bit for next Comic-Con. And yet, next Comic-Con, like, seriously, next Comic-Con, they need to go out there and they need to literally announce what's the slate. Don't just throw up titles. Bring out directors and bring out people that we know that make good films. Bring out these people and without saying this exactly, okay, we fucked up, blah, 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 blah. They need to make it abundantly clear they're going to allow their filmmakers to do what they want. If the filmmakers, the directors, the writers go in and they make an agreement with Warner Brothers, they make a decision on a film, stick with the fucking plan. Warner Brothers needs to stop meddling in their films. And I hope, now I hate this. I hate this with a passion. I hate this. Justice League is looking to be a bomb. Now, not a catastrophe, but the fact that it's projecting to be going to, it's going to be making under $100 million opening weekend. A fucking Justice League movie? Are you shitting me? If this movie would have been a few more minutes added in, and if they would have taken more time and pushed the film back, this movie could have made $150 million, $175 million, $200 million easily. But they they messed it up. They messed it up. And I don't know what the full blame is. People are going to say Joss Whedon. People are going to say marketing. It's all the factors. It's not just one thing. It's all the factors that caused this film to make under $100 million. Now, we won't know till tomorrow, but it's pretty for certain. It's not going to make $100 million this weekend. Now, it will make $100 million throughout the week after you add in dailies. But the only way this film could possibly break even at Warner Brothers is if the overseas makes a shit ton of fucking money, because it's not going to make it here. It's not. Meddling jail is fucking obvious. Yep. Yeah, that was a good moment when Flash drew on the guy's face. That's pretty fucking funny. Mess up not letting filmmakers know the want and quit forcing short run times. Yeah, I think their idea was if Justice League is 2 hours long, it can be shown in more screens, we'll make more money. Well, turns out that kicked them in the fucking nuts. And this is coming from someone who enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the film. There's obvious problems, but it's crazy. Yes, it already did open in China, and I don't think it's going to be helping. I don't think it's going to help. I mean, it's going to make money, but it doesn't matter. It's just not going to help. Mara was pretty cool. See some people online that were like, "Hey, Mara, it's funny to see Amber Heard try to act." I'm like, she did fine. I mean, what did you expect? What did you expect? Let's look at something right now. Hold on a second. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-da-dum, bum, bum, bum. Hold on a second. All right, guys. I'm gonna do something real quick. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So I'm going to put on the screen here the box office. Hold on 1 second. Window capture. Oh, that didn't work. Never mind. Hold on 1 second. That didn't work. Not window capture. I think it's display capture. Here we go. Okay, now I know that that's all wonky and stuff. Okay, so you should be seeing here. Here is the box office. I'm hoping you're seeing this right. Here is the box office right now. They're estimating 96 million right there, domestic. Make this a little bit bigger, actually. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. They're saying as a 96 million estimate right now in domestic. The foreign is 185 right now. Now, foreign, scroll through here. Okay, so we have no totals from Argentina, Australia, Colombia. We don't have any numbers back from China either. China will help that. Cuz see, it's only counting the numbers that are back so far. Like, oh, that's actually, wait, why is it 185 and this is, oh, maybe they're estimating, maybe these are the totals they have. The ones that are shown are the actual totals, and they're estimating based off of, I guess, some numbers of what this total might be. But maybe this will change. But look, at the end of the day, what's going to save this movie is if people throughout the next week, throughout this holiday, will go, and if the second weekend isn't a huge drop off like it has been in the past, then it might it might be better. It might. I don't know, though. I don't know. It's insane, though. Jail was a disaster financially here. Yeah, it's a disaster. My thing is, though, is that if people go and if the drop off next weekend isn't as much this weekend, let's say it makes the 96 million here the first weekend, right? Let's say next weekend it makes 60, 65, 70. That's unlikely, but let's say hypothetically it makes 50, 55, 60 million dollars next weekend. And that does not include Monday through Thursday. We're only counting Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? So if that's the case, then it could be saved here, but that's only if a lot of people go during the week and during the holiday, Monday through Thursday, because Friday starts the weekend. If they do that, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday is a pretty good weekend, like I said, $50+ million. If it can earn up to 50+ and goes past 50 million next weekend, maybe. But it also depends on foreign, because foreign also makes up a majority as well. If people overseas are not really responding to the film and they're not going back a second time, they're not taking new people, more people are not hearing good word of mouth, what will make this film succeed and what will make this film actually go up and be a positive and be profitable is if the word of mouth is good. Because look, this movie could have made so much more money, but I guarantee you that a lot of people said, no, I'm not going to go because they think that it would be a failure. If they're hearing it's positive, they might go see it. I don't know what the answer is. I think there will be a Justice League 2, but it will not be for a while. At the end, when the alien flowers are growing, do you think they will have something to do with the poison ivy or just strange style choice? It might be either or. Red numbers, maybe. Everyone watched the movie. Well, that's not confirmed either. I mean, look, we just had Deathstroke on the past 2 episodes of Arrow, and the show is still not doing well in ratings. So, I mean, that doesn't really, no, that doesn't work. We shouldn't be in this situation. We shouldn't be Superman looked constipated. Superman did look a little constipated. But honestly, yeah, we should not be in this position, but we are. Yeah, the classic Superman moment, I think, at the very ending was great. I think it's a step in the right direction. And I'm waiting for the announcement of a Man of Steel 2, but I have a feeling that Warner Brothers come Monday, because see, they're not in the offices. They might be after this whole situation. But come Monday, tomorrow, we might be hearing some things going on at Warner Brothers. Film up. Will the Ultimate Edition be coming out? I have no clue. I don't think it will. Deathstroke looked cool. Yeah, we're only getting one DC film next year. It's a travesty. It really is. They should literally have started working on another solo film for 2018 alongside Aquaman. They should have been working on it. But when BVS shit the bed, it didn't do what they thought it would. They took a step back, saying we're going to reassess, we're going to slow down, we're going to wait for what Justice League does. Wonder Woman did great. Wonder Woman had legs. If Justice League can have legs like Wonder Woman, which I don't know if it will, then it could be saved. But Wonder Woman was a whole different beast. I don't know if Justice League can do it. He just walks around. So Clark doesn't work at the Daily Play anymore. I guess not. That woman did well with no inference. Maybe they should have backed off from JL. Well, unfortunately, they couldn't because the whole Zack Snyder situation, which it sucks. But, you know, he had to step off for personal reasons. But I feel like WB should have let Joss Whedon do the reshoot Zack Snyder wanted. And I honestly don't think, I think Warner Brothers should have stepped away and let Joss Whedon come in and do the reshoots he was supposed to do, right? They should not have came in and started meddling and causing a mandate and taking things out, because Warner Brothers was taking things out. They were removing things. I don't know. We could have had a Flash film next year if the director didn't drop out. Yes, but I'm thinking, were they thinking about were they going to be doing Flashpoint when they had a director before, or did they come up with the idea of Flashpoint more recently? The shot of the whole league after the battle at the end was glorious. It was. It really was. Superman's freeze breath was a great moment. I didn't expect it. I was like, oh shit. It was a nice surprise. I did not expect that. That's the problem. If Warner Brothers was money hungry, they should have learned by now not to meddle with their films. Flash's reaction, yeah. Flash should have a reaction channel. Is Shazam even viable? I think Shazam, I think they're still going to move forward. Last Comic-Con? Yeah, but they had a director before that. I'm saying they announced Flashpoint. I'm saying they had a director before they announced Flashpoint. But I'm saying did the Flash movie before the announcement of being Flashpoint, did they already have the idea of it being Flashpoint before? Well, that's what I argued yesterday during the live stream. I said that the Kevin Feige of DC needs to be Jeff Johns. Green Lantern cameo. Do you think Flashpoint will involve a dark story? Will it be fun? It will not be fun. No. Superman made Steppenwolf his bitch. I geeked out seeing some lanterns Superman using his freeze breath. The music they used in Flash was running. I'm hoping that the 29 minutes you're referring to, if that's true, I'm hoping it's an ultimate cut or a director's cut, whatever. Yeah, at this point, New Mutants, Deadpool 2, and Dark Phoenix are my highly anticipated movies for next year. DC is rushing. Marvel is taking their time. Your thoughts? DC is rushing. DC should have pushed back Justice League. They announced it for November. They should have pushed back Justice League till next year to fix up some of the problems. They should have left some things in. They shouldn't have cut all those things out. They should not have had a mandate for 2 hours. They should have had more time to polish up Henry Cavill's mustache removal. They should have had more time. Flash solo film. Well, technically, it still is a Flash solo film. I mean, I know the storyline's not, but you get my point. PlayStation at the end. He sure did. Aren't good at creating a universe properly. Well, yes, but we're not talking about Runaways. We're talking about Justice League. Yeah, I heard that it was an hour. I heard it was 2 hours, 45 minutes. If we get a 2 hour, 30-minute cut or whatever for an Ultimate or a Director's Cut, I will gladly buy it and I will gladly watch it. And if it makes the... Look, if they put out a 2 hour, 30-minute movie, a version of Justice League on Blu-ray, and if it helps the film and actually makes the film better, I'm going to scream. Because once again, Warner Brothers fucked themselves over. Yep. Zeus and Ares fought Steppenwolf in the prologue. They were huge compared to the Amazons. Yeah. Let you direct it. If I directed Justice League, I don't know if it would be good, but I would definitely not be doing this shit, what they're doing. Well, here's the thing. Snyder was no longer involved with Justice League after April. Or was it May? Regardless, Snyder was no longer involved. It's their film, and they meddled with it, but Warner Brothers should have pushed it back. If there was more time, they would have had less time to focus on the mustache removal and terrible green screen makeup to remind people. Well, if they had more time, they would have had more time to do things. Yeah, don't blame Snyder for this. It wasn't Snyder's fault. Snyder had a vision. Snyder was working on the film, and he left for personal reasons. And, you know, don't blame one specific source, but you got to blame all the factors that made this film fuck up. But don't blame Snyder for this. Why do they keep on doing director cuts that's DLC for movies? I don't know. Snyder didn't realize that it should help make the movie better, giving more background story. True. They should release a complete film. Well, it is complete, but it's just not, you know. When Barry went into the Batcave and was just running around. I love when Barry ran around in the Batcave. It was so good. It was so good. Superman's face looked fucking weird. It did. Trust me, if you directed it, would be so awesome. I don't know if it would be awesome. I don't know, but I mean, I would you know, try my best if Warner Brothers called me, hey, we saw your live stream, we're gonna give you a shot, we're gonna give you Justice League 2. What do you want to do? I'd be like, oh shit, okay. I would try my best, guys. I don't know if I probably wouldn't succeed, but I'd try my best. Don't blame Whedon either. Yeah, people are blaming Whedon for all this stuff, but look, the film was supposed to be lighter. Whedon was brought in before he was announced to do reshoots, to do rewrites on some of the things. And from what we understand, Zack Snyder told Whedon what to reshoot. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know. Do you think they will make a Man of Steel 2? I think they will make a Superman sequel because Superman was considered one of the best, like is the highlights of one of the highlights of the movie. So I think we will see a Superman film. Yeah. Bruce and Dinah had a bit of tension between them. Yep. Matthew, I don't know who that is, but for Jason Todd, I have no clue who that is. Patty Jenkins, I was mentioning that yesterday. I think Patty Jenkins should be announced for Justice League 2. What was your least favorite part of the movie? My least favorite part was probably, trying to think. Steppenwolf is probably my least favorite part, but he's not a terrible dumpster fire villain, but I think Steppenwolf could have been a lot better. Well, I mean, the Flash on the Flash show, Barry, he's I don't know, he's more of a he's more I don't know how to explain it. It just, they feel similar, but there's some differences. It's hard to explain. I don't know. That would take forever to answer that question. It's a fan cast. I know, but I don't know who that person is. Mediocre, right? Well, there you go. If you direct it, please put more characters like Batgirl cameo. At least it would be lit. Yeah, I would put some cameos in my Justice League movie if I did it. If you direct it, I'd see it at least 50 times. I would try. Yes, I think she was in the movie, but they cut her out when he ripped off. Yeah, he ripped off Cyborg's leg. Stephen will talk too much. Well, they had to give him lines. Has come into play. This means Batgirl exists in the DCU. Well, she does exist, just not yet. We haven't seen her. Google him. Maybe. Flash in the movie was too quirky for me. I liked him. Yeah, I would definitely have a Martian Manhunter cameo. Maybe an after credit scene be Martian Manhunter. Let me not the after credits, but like the mid credit scene would be a Martian Manhunter cameo if it was my movie. That's what I would do. For Darkseid, yeah, that was a great moment for Darkseid. By the way, there was rumors they were going to have Darkseid cameo in Justice League, and it never happened. Or they filmed it and they cut it. I don't know which. Would you have wanted to see Darkseid in the movie? Yeah, I was just saying. But yeah, well, it's delayed. So anyways, yes, I would have liked to have seen him. Yeah, I love the part where Barry's running around in the cave, and he's like, it's a cave. He's just running like a bat cave. I'm like, you're pretty smart, Barry. You are pretty fucking smart. Yeah, I love that he's eating pizza. I thought we were gonna see him like eat the pizza really fast at one point. Lana Luthor, I don't know about that, but maybe too much CGI. What did you expect from a Justice League movie? Did you expect practical effects for a Justice League movie? Are you kidding me? I haven't seen the movie, but don't care about spoilers because it makes me more excited for the movie. Oh, okay. The family. Now I can't confirm this all when I'm reading, but apparently the family shot all the times you go back to the family, that was apparently Joss Whedon. But then again, is that what Zack Snyder told him to do? I don't know. Charging Omega beams, yeah. Omega beam. What do you think about the Flash? Is he faster than Grant's character? I don't know who's faster. They're saying Barry is now the fastest speedster on the Flash show, but I don't know who's better. Yeah. Stop claiming that CGI. Yeah. What cameos would I put in my movie? What cameos would I put in my movie? Cameos, I would say small scenes. I would if I was directing a Justice League movie, whether it was after this movie or if it was replacing this Justice League, I would have had a scene where we see Nightwing and possibly like Dick Grayson and possibly Tim Drake. I would maybe. I'll probably have a scene where I'm trying to think. Maybe if we get the Flash, I would say tease Wally West. But he's not a speedster, but he is there. It's just Wally. Hey Wally, just a little something like that. And maybe Jim Gordon. We don't see Barbara. We don't see the future Batgirl, but we hear he's on the phone with Barbara. He's on the phone with her, and we hear her voice, but we don't see her, so that we can cast whoever we want. That's some of the things I might have done. Is that how it's in the comics? Yes. But Steppenwolf's Darkseid younger brother, but that's why he calls the box his mother. Maybe. Do you think they will CGI Darkseid? Yeah, I think Darkseid will be CGI, but I think they will put a lot more time and effort into the CGI of Darkseid. I could be wrong, but I think they will have to do it. I could see how Ben Affleck wasn't confident in this movie. I don't know. I feel like Ben Affleck at this point is not confident for much. More time to... Yeah, they should have taken more time to make the CGI better. Yes. Should have practical effects. However, I do think that instead of a shiny, slick CGI cyborg suit, but in fact a banged up practical suit, the CGI layover for more realism. I hear you, but I don't know if they would be able to pull it off. Would be Bruce mentioning that Barry reminds him of his second son, then he gets quiet remembering that Jason died. That'd be interesting. Yeah. Okay. Zac Efron is Nightwing, as some young YouTubers keep on saying. No. Should have waited to fix it. What do you think of Iris West scenes deleted from the movie? I've seen the deleted stuff. It's pretty crazy how much they cut out of that fucking movie. I hope the Legion will be some better. I don't think there wasn't. I don't think there was a black suit at all. I was fine with it. I mean, I wanted it, but whatever. If you direct the movie, would you cast Miller or Grant? If not, then anyone else. I would still cast Ezra. Was this movie better than Suicide Squad? Yes. When Superman came back a shot out of the ship and he floated, yeah, that was cool. I want the dude from Nightwing series. Yeah, I want the dude. Yeah, I want him too. Yeah. What's your opinion about the movie being cut? Well, I've been ranting about it for about 20 minutes. It's stupid. Warner Brothers fucked up. Warner Brothers fucked up. That's the god honest truth. They fucked up. They royally fucked up bad. Warner Brothers should be embarrassed that their flagship movie, the film that's supposed to be the pinnacle of their fucking franchise, the DC Cinematic Universe, because apparently it's not called the DCU, they should be embarrassed that their team-up film, the first Justice League movie, is projecting to make under $100 million here this weekend. That is embarrassing. It is. Say what you want. Thor Ragnarok should not have beaten Justice League opening weekend. It shouldn't have. No, it shouldn't have, because it's Thor. Let's be honest. A lot of people consider him one of the least liked characters in the MCU. Captain America's more popular. Iron Man's more popular. The Hulk's more popular. That's probably what helped Thor, was Hulk being in the mix. But you're talking about Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Aquaman, and Cyborg to an extent. But you have the Trinity. The Trinity. And they didn't market Superman in the movie, but everybody knew Superman was going to be in it. Maybe they should have shown Superman a little bit. Maybe they should have teased him and showed him, but didn't explain how he's back. Or they could have just done more to promote him in the marketing. But you have the Trinity in a fucking film, and they're uniting as a group, the Justice League, and it makes under $100 million. That is embarrassing. Warner Brothers should be ashamed. They should be in they should be in a meeting tomorrow. Kevin Tsujihara, the CEO at Warner Brothers, and all these suits need to be in office on Monday going like this. Fuck. They should cancel all the meetings. They should be sitting there in a big room going, fuck. And they should be banging their hands on the table. They need to be screaming at each other and wondering what the fuck happened. People are saying that Kevin Tsujihara, the CEO at Warner Brothers, not DC, but the CEO of Warner Brothers as a whole, should be fired for this. I don't know about that, but god damn it, this is embarrassing, guys. Because of Geoff Johns clearly not cutting it. This is not Geoff Johns. Hold the phone there. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Do not blame Geoff Johns for this. This is not Geoff Johns. Let me explain something. If an MCU movie fails, it's on Kevin Feige. Why? Because Disney, that's the correct company. Disney gives Kevin Feige, the guy who runs Marvel Studios, they give him the power to make the decisions on what the MCU is going to be. Geoff Johns has a fancy title, but he doesn't have final say. He can agree with the people at Warner Brothers. They can agree on something, but then Warner Brothers will come in and remove shit. Do not blame Geoff Johns. This is not Geoff Johns' fault. It is not. There's no way, because all the reports we've heard for months, it's not Geoff Johns. He might have come in and tried to fix it, but guess what? Warner Brothers goes in behind him because they have the actual power. They don't give him the power, and they start fucking shit up. That's the problem. Isn't it? Yeah, it's all Warner Brothers. Geoff Johns has a title, and his reign of the DC films started with Wonder Woman. But the difference is, he has a fancy title, but he doesn't have power. He doesn't have anything. He has nothing. He just has a title, and he's there to kind of help out with the films. But the final say is Warner Brothers. They're the ones who make the decisions. Because not once have I heard from any of these reports about mandating it has to be 2 hours long. Cut this, cut this, cut this, cut this, add this, add this, add this. We're not pushing the film back. Not once have I heard Geoff Johns being the person doing it. It is Warner Brothers. Sign the petition. Look it up. Sign the petition for an ultimate cut of this movie. Look it up. Kevin Feige won't do it. There's no way to do it. There's a petition to sign to get you to hopefully Warner Brothers releasing an ultimate cut of this movie. They don't trust anybody. That's the problem. It wouldn't use too much CGI. Give me a link. Hold on a second. I signed it. I will link the petition. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 second. I signed it. I retweeted it too. If I can find it. Where's it at? Here we go. I found it. Hey, come on. I found it. Hold your phone, people. Hold your phone. Here we go. Wait. Why won't it? Oh, God damn it. Wait, why is it? Hold on a second. It says it's too long to post. Hold on 1 second, guys. Is there copy link? Okay, I copied it. Let's see if this works. It's still fucking god damn it. It won't let me post it, guys. It's too long. Oh, fucking Christ. Won't let me do it. Won't let me post it. It's too long. They will not let me type it out. So just go on change.org. Just go on whenever you just pull up another tab on your computer, pull up change.org and type in, and then on the search bar on change.org, type in Justice League. Let's see if it pops up here. Wait, it didn't pop up. What the hell? Where's it at? It's not popping up. It should be. It's all on Twitter. Just type in Justice League petition for an ultimate cut. I can't use a shortener. I don't know how to do that. It won't let me do that. It won't let me do it. This is so stupid. Wait, why do I have 10 notifications on Twitter? Don't do that. But yeah, just type in Justice League petition for an ultimate. Just type in on Google Justice League petition for Ultimate Cut. It should pop up. Go to Google. Just type in. I'll do it too. I'm gonna go to Google. Right. Justice League petition. Just type in Justice League petition. It should pop up. Yeah. Let's see. Yep. It's right there. Petition. Warner Brothers. Zack Snyder's director. To sign. Yep. There it is. Yep. When you go to Google, type in Justice League petition. Scroll down. It should be entitled Zack Snyder's director cut. Score for home release. It's got over 43,000, almost 44,000 signatures right now. They're trying to get to 50,000 right now. Sign it and spread the word, people. Spread the word. Spread the word. It's almost at 44. Would it fared better? It might have been better. Do you think they will do more Batman Superman crossovers? Probably not. Probably not for right now. Me direct? No, I couldn't direct it. No. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Do you think Justice League Director Cut will actually be good? I hope so. If I was in charge of the DCEU, I don't know if that would go over well. I don't know if people would like that. I don't know. I don't think so. Let's see. Looking at the thing here. Huh. Yeah, they need to get a hold of that Batman standalone. They need to recast Ben Affleck, get him out of there because he's done. There's one thing they need to say, veto some decisions needs DCL. Jeff Johns doesn't have the power. That's unfortunate. Jeff Johns just has a title. He got nothing. What do you think about the Flash trailer? What are you talking about? I mean, good luck signing petition. So they should have solo for the characters. Yep, I'm fine. So Justice League needs to breach 600 million to break even. Is that confirmed anywhere? Where's that confirmed at that it has to break 600 million to break even? Where's that at? I don't even know where that's at. Josh should have scrapped it and started from scratch. And that would have they wouldn't have worked. Yeah, I know I have not seen the promo. It's gonna be weird seeing another guy in Batfleck's suit unless they make it look different. Yeah, my choice, honestly, I would honestly, I would go with Jake Gyllenhaal, who's been rumored. Warner Bros. Doesn't screw up Aquaman's movie. I hope to God Aquaman doesn't get fucked. Please don't. You would be the best director to look at your amazing ideas, and you would be the best for the job. Well, thank you. Josh Beckley started from scratch. I would stop watching if Batfleck leaves. Well, it's probably going to happen. What the hell's going on? How is this one of the most expensive movies ever when the CGI could have been so much better? Because I don't know. Because they kept adding more shots of CGI they didn't have time to really fix. So basically, if you have a good relationship with Warner Brothers, you need to get hired for DC films. And I hope to God Patty Jenkins has a great... Because if Patty Jenkins does Wonder Woman 2, right? Wonder Woman 2. And they sign Patty Jenkins to do Justice League 2, then I think we'll be in good hands. I think. James Wan is good relation. CGI can't be better because last minute reshoots. Yep. What Junkie original score would have been badass? They were rushed. Yeah, they rushed it, plain and simple. That's what it is. Where do you live? I live somewhere special. Where do you live? Patty basically threatened them to leave Wonder Woman alone. Makes sense. Yeah, regardless, the movie is still rushed. If you think Justice League's a 10 out of 10, it could have been better. It still could have been better. You signed the petition. Good, man. That's good. That is good. Wanted to make gonna get it direct, but JM were different opinions, but they didn't have time and they hired him anyways. That's probably true. How about Under the Red Hood? You mean as a movie? I'd probably do an Under Red. I'd say yeah, go for it. Dude, just forget about the universe and do one-offs. I don't think that'd be smart. Done. I would go with Carl Urban if Ben Affleck is out as Batman. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, as a prequel. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Zach is done. I don't think Zach's ever going to come back. I think he's done. Still low. Yeah. This movie might not break even. It might not. It might not. Yeah, his new suit at the end was good. I like Cyborg's new suit, yeah. I'm signing it now. There you go. It's only rather would suck if they had to recast everyone. Yeah, so that's why I'm saying don't reboot the DC cinematic universe. Literally just do one-offs and just leave the filmmakers alone. Carl Urban's Wolverine? That's interesting. Let's see, what is the petition at now? Let's see. How many people have signed it? Over 44,000. Once you guys sign the petition, spread it. Spread the petition around. Spread it on your social media. Spread it everywhere. Are they going to make a Cyborg movie? I don't think they will. The only way for WWE to learn is for JL not to make money. That is true. If Justice League doesn't make a lot of money, that will be a huge awakening for them. Huge fucking awakening. Is this a bigger flop than Ishtar? What's Ishtar? What's that? What is Ishtar? What is that? Oh, that's a it's a movie. Wait, hold on. Is that a movie? Oh God. No, it won't be that bad. I don't think it'll be that bad. But yeah. Do you think Flash's first movie being Flashpoint had something to do with Ben Affleck leaving? Maybe. What's everyone saying the movie was shit? I thought it was amazing. We're not saying it's shit. The fact that it's just Warner Brothers fucked everything up. That's our problem. Yeah, I agree, Bizarre. I like the DCU except Suicide Squad. Did Flash get an upgraded suit from Bruce? No. Well, then again, you would already know that if you saw the movie. I don't get why everyone's freaking out over this. It's like this. It's just, it could be a lot better. DC needs to break off from WB and make their own studio. That'd be interesting if DC broke off from Warner Brothers. Yeah, I'm glad. Well, David Ayer is still attached to do a Harley or a Gotham City Sirens movie. They should have done an origin movie for each hero. Yeah, they should have done that. Inhumans, I think Inhumans is canceled, isn't it? Yeah, look, the Justice League theatrical cut is way better than the BVS theatrical cut. But the problem is they didn't learn from their mistakes. They should have learned. I liked it. Look, I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. An 8.5 out of 10. I want to see it again. I'm just getting frustrated that this keeps happening. That'd be very hard because WB owns the announcement of DC got their own company. I mean, it would probably help them if they got their own company. Did Inhumans make more money than JL? No. Wide chainsaw reactions? What? Who here wants Godspeed in the Flash? We're not talking about the Flash. We're talking about Justice League. Oh, man. All the problems is Warner Brothers. They're trying to force him to do Joker, Harley, Romance, Sirens. I think he's still tied in. I think he's still signed on to do Gotham City Sirens, but I don't think it's going to happen. No, it would help them big time. 5,000 more seats. Well, just spread. Once you sign the petition, spread it around. Put it on your Facebook, put it on your Twitter, Instagram, whatever the fuck you got. Spread that shit. The song at the beginning of JL was really cool. If you ever decide to bring back pitches, you should pitch a lot of DCU movies because I'm really intrigued to see where you would take the franchise. That would be interesting. Hold the phone. Wait a minute. Hold on. You just brought it. Wow, I never thought about that. Bring back Chainsaw pitches, but instead of pitching TV shows, pitch the DCEU, what they should have done to begin with. Holy shit. That is smart. Yeah, Danny Elfman he really is an arrogant bastard. I'm not gonna lie. They booted signs for a Joker Harley Quinn romance movie. I don't remember. I heard about they're doing a Joker Harley Quinn, but I didn't know they booted Sirens. I don't know. It's up in the air. We don't know any confirmation. But what is Gotham City Sirens? It was a film with Harley, Poison Ivy, and Catwoman that probably will never see the light of day. I'm glad you liked it, Fake Jake. It just isn't better than first JLW, then I'm done with the DCU. Understandable. Have you ever watched Black Mirror? No. Question, what was the point of the kids recording Superman at the beginning of the movie? I don't know. Is this the end of the comic book movie renaissance? It's not the end. You know what this is the end on? This should be the end of Warner Brothers fucking with their movies. They should let a director go, let a writer go, let them do what they want to do, and just say, okay. Okay. What do you think of the post-credit scene with Deathstroke? It was great. It was great, but who knows what's going to happen anymore. Who knows anymore? Who the fuck knows? Have fun with that. I might do it. Who knows? All the fun. No inner fighting in my chat, people. Calm down. Why did the Dirt rise to the BVS if he was still dead? I have no clue. Hold on. We're not. No inner fighting in my chat here. Calm down. Calm down. Deadshot versus Deathstroke never would happen. No. CGI complete W will not release Ultimate Cut. It will cost even more money. But they want to make money. It might cost them, but more people would probably buy it. That's a good point, Ryan. Disney buys WB? No. He was just an excuse to unite the team. He was an excuse, yes. What do you think about the potential of Jake Gyllenhaal being Batman? I'm open to it. Is the DCU going to be like this forever? I hope not. I like SpongeBob. When the war flashback with Amazon was happening, did you see that someone had the abilities of Captain Marvel? Do you think it was the Wizard? No, I think that was Zeus. That was Zeus. Yeah. Let Jeff take the wheel. Intro song, Natural Born Killers. I don't remember. Was it? I don't think so. Disney maybe will still buy Fox, maybe. Zeus. Yeah, give Jeff Johns the keys to the car and let Jeff Johns drive for a while. So I bet Jeff Johns could course correct all this bullshit. It could be so much better. Peace out, Gotham. Then all the movies would be the same because they were already wanting to buy Fox. I mean, look, if Disney bought Warner Brothers, if Disney bought Warner Brothers, or no, if Disney bought DC, let's be specific, not Warner Brothers. If Disney bought DC, Disney would allow DC to have their own DC films, like their own studio. They would be separate from Disney. They would get the approval from Disney, but they'd be able to do what they want. But Disney should buy DC. I know people don't want that because Disney owns Marvel, but look, something's got to happen because Warner Brothers is not changing. They keep fucking shit up. I think right now, yes, I think Justice League is at this point it's my favorite DCEU film. It's just it just could have been so much better. They're gonna get creamed. Yeah, the directors of the Avengers movies and the directors of DC they should swap. Jeff doesn't have a background in film, but Jeff knows comic books. And I mentioned this in my live stream yesterday, and I'll mention it again. Marvel is taking from the source material, which is comics. Marvel is taking huge liberties and changing things from the comics to the films. DC is trying to be more in tune with the comics. They're not trying to change a lot of things from the comics to the films. Jeff Johns knows comics. Jeff Johns Jeff Johns does not know films. I will agree with you. Jeff Johns does not know film. But he should surround himself with people that know film and know how to write a good story and know how to adapt and know how to take what's from the comics into a story a script for a movie, he needs to surround himself with people that know how to do that properly and correct. And then you could get the DCU in the right direction. You could do it. Peace out. Peace out, Elizabeth. A lot of movies before taking over Marvel. Yeah, I'm just saying that Geoff Johns needs to surround himself with people that know how to do that, and he needs to be in control. He needs to be in control. So it needs to happen. They rushed the storyline? Yep. It's insane. And maybe we'll have a Marvel vs. DC. Maybe. Nope. Christopher Nolan does not. Christopher Nolan has stated he will never do another superhero movie. Never. Nope. Do not restart the DCEU. Do not restart it. Literally, just fix the problems. Have Warner Brothers not meddle in shit, causing mandates. You will fix it. Chris Nolan ain't coming back. Nope. Nope. He ain't coming back no more. Hans Zimmer also, yep. That is true. Yes, it is true. Stupid phone being weird. Review. Has only problems with DC, no more movies. Man, I've definitely done Batman. Or do we know that yet? We don't know for sure, but I think he's done. Favorite Batman is Ben Affleck. Where was the Lanterns and the others in the final fight? They weren't there. Okay, hold on a second. Do not use the tragedy that Zack Snyder went through to say Warner Brothers finally had an excuse to kick him off the movie. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. Don't say that. Come on now. The score sucked. At one point, the score was kind of off for me. I don't know who the Lantern was. I don't think I've ever seen that Lantern before. I don't remember. 2 different people overlooking the movies and TV. DC just looks ignored because WB has no clue what they're doing. WB doesn't know what they're doing. WB is trying to catch up. They're trying to rush things and it ain't working. Makes me mistakes and we just fan base do a better job just based off the stream. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, another random Lantern. Yeah, because, I mean, the Lantern died pretty quickly, so I would say it wasn't a big deal who that Lantern was. But the idea that we have now Lanterns, that's pretty cool. I can't remember his name. Oh, Anson Mount. Anson Mount was the guy who played Black Bolt in Inhumans. I'm going to miss Ben. I think we're all going to miss Ben Affleck, but I don't know. But it's going to be funny if when Ben Affleck leaves and we get a replacement and then literally the next couple of DC films are like, let's say WB learns from their mistakes and we knock it out of the park. He's going to be like, damn it, I probably shouldn't have left. But you did. Wasn't Clark Kent considered a bit? Well, they haven't confirmed that Clark Kent's alive. It's just, he's just there. Like, they haven't said that Clark Kent's alive, I don't think. My name is Jeff. Oh, man. It has been getting cold. It's fucking cold. Score overall. Yeah, I mean, 8.5 out of 10. It could have been a lot better. I mean, it's just, after I gave that review, and then I heard more and more stories about what was supposedly cut. I can't confirm, but, you know. But it's just sad. Kilgore, but it isn't the one that found Half-Rich. Yeah, it looked like just a random Lantern. 2 questions. Do you think Hal Jordan, Green Lantern, will appear in JL2? It's possible, but I don't know. Do you think that the writers did a good job by tricking us into thinking the field scene with Lois and Clark was a dream? Well, that wasn't the writers. That was the marketing that made it look like it was a dream. My least favorite Batman is George Clooney. Do you think they will do you think they will interfere with Aquaman? I hope to God they don't interfere with Aquaman. Just leave James Wan alone. Just let James Wan do what he wants to do. Just do it. Spider on my wall? No, there's not. Yeah, I was wondering how Clark returned to Metropolis. I have no clue. I don't think they're going to cover that till the solo Superman film, whatever it will be. But just leave James Wan alone. Let him do what he wants to do. I mean, I liked Aquaman. I liked him in the movie. I thought he was great. I think if Aquaman succeeds and gets, you know, good reviews from critics, but mainly the audience is responding really well, then, I mean, they'll stick with solo movies for sure. Do you think that Steppenwolf was just a build-up for Darkseid? I think so. The Bat Express card. I don't know anymore. It's fucking just so I'm so frustrated. You know what I mean? I'm so fucking frustrated, guys. It's just this movie can be so better. There is no spider anywhere. Could you watch either tomorrow or after this? Can you react to how it should have been a Dubs BVS? I might check it out. I don't know if I'll react. They didn't really mess up the movie. I understand there was a lot of bits, but it didn't ruin others. But they've ruined others in the past. They've ruined BVS was cut down horribly. Warner Brothers cut down that movie by 30 minutes and made it like just ugh. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Bizarre. It's just kind of weird. If Aquaman is bad, then it's time to reboot. If Aquaman doesn't succeed, man, oh shit. It might be done. It might be done. Do you think the Spider-Woman will get her own Marvel Netflix show? No. Swing Back was just bad. I thought it was okay. So what's the rating you give out of 5? Well, my rating out of 10 was an 8.5. My rating out of 5 would probably be a 4. We are less than a month away from Last Jedi, yes. Aquaman, unfortunately, is coming out December of next year. We have a year and a month away until Aquaman. Why are you frustrated? Because Warner Brothers they just don't learn from their mistakes, man. This movie should not be making less than $100 million opening weekend, but it's looking like it's going to make under $100 million. This movie shouldn't have like these problems. Like the movie should have been a little bit longer. I'm not frustrated at the movie per se because it's not the movie's fault. The fault is at Warner Brothers. That's why I'm frustrated. Yes, Aquaman's the next one. There is not a huge spider on my wall. There's not. Critically acclaimed one. Step one. Disney buys DC. Step 2. Jeff Johns. I mean, that's not how you say his name, but or spell it. Kevin helps Jeff, and they will adapt each other and create universe. Step 5. Release awesomeness. Yep. How long was the movie? 2 hours. If ever the DeCastro, they don't deserve this. Yep. When is the Batman coming out? No confirmation. I don't blame Joss Whedon. Joss Whedon was brought in to do a job. You blame Warner Brothers. They're the ones who did all this mess. Why do you think they don't interfere with Wonder Woman? Because I think they tried to, and Patty Jenkins stood her ground and didn't allow it. I don't know. People say there's a huge spider behind me. There's not a huge spider behind me. Where? Where's the fucking spider? I don't see it. I do not see a giant spider. Where? Bro, there's a giant spider behind you. Where? Where the fuck is it? I can see on my fucking screen it's not there. How do you spell his name? Geoffjohns. Jeff Johns. There's no spider. I don't see it anywhere. I don't see it. And if I would see it, trust me, it'd be dead as fuck. So it's a win for him. I don't give a shit. Spider's on your back. I hate it. I hate all of you. Yeah, there's a lot of great things, but yeah. Do you have planned other live streams in the near future? I mean, I live streamed yesterday. I plan on live streaming maybe every Saturday. Who knows? Who knows? W learns from their mistakes, and DC gets better, and Ben decides to be people fighting. Maybe. Then she made Wonder Woman. That is true. That is true. The DCU will last if they just keep at it. You gotta keep pushing. You gotta stop fucking shit. A daddy long-legged, that's nothing. Daddy long-legged, that's nothing. That's nothing, dude. Nothing. Nothing. To me. I got really scared at the end of the movie when Lois had that speech at the end and Flash running down the street. I thought he was about to create Flashpoint. Oh, I never thought about that. Well, maybe. They could have done that. Maybe. But really, though, Superman was great in jail when he picked up the building in front of Flash. That was good. No. Justice League should not have been 2 hours, 50 minutes. No. That's too long. No. There's something on your shirt, t-shirt. Is that ketchup? No, because I haven't had ketchup today, so no. Which DC movies do you think are not necessary? What do you mean? Yeah, I don't want the DC. I don't want it to fail. I don't want it to. The characters were well done in the movie. What do you think of the second half credit scene? It was great. It's setting up something. I hope they can pay it off. I hope they can pay off Legion of Doom. If they can't pay off Legion of Doom, it's a failure. It is a failure if they can't pay it off. It's a failure. Faster Flash. I think Superman is faster. Superman was able to keep up with him. The real director's WB. If they're going to make a Flashpoint movie, when do you think that Barry will create it? He'll probably create it at the very beginning of the movie. That race scene, though, yep. It was good. The only problem is that Henry Cavill's CGI'd face, kind of weird, and above your lip. I wonder what it could be. I wonder. Walking Dead should be Damian Wayne if we get him. Nah. No. What if they're setting up the crime syndicate? No, they're not doing that. Arco Barry in jail. He was scared and didn't want to fight, but at the end, squishing fairy demons. Yeah, that's true. Arrowverse and no. WB should not combine JL and Arrowverse. The Flash is faster. Well, it seemed like Superman was faster. Superman was able to keep up with him. Something in your beard. Yeah, it's called hair. Can't fail if it would take all the comic movies down with it. Who is that behind you? I don't know. Could be anybody. Could be anybody. Could be anybody. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. It's not going to bomb. You don't know that. No one knows that for sure. Do you think Barry has found Reverse Flash yet? Nope. I like arcs. Yeah, the Cyborg's arc was pretty good. I don't know which Flash is better. I'm not going to answer that. Yes, I'm excited for the Crisis on Earth X. Yes. Play Damian Wayne. No, don't get the kid who plays Bruce Wayne in Gotham to play Damian Wayne. It would just be too confusing. No, do not cross over TV and movies. Don't do it. When are you going to sleep? When I want to. But you didn't see it. Yeah, it's stupid. What are your superpowers again? I'm rich. Should have cut Cesar Merrow from the the stash. What time is it over there? It's 7:17. Yeah, Cyborg's updated suit was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Who was your favorite League member? My favorite League member was probably still Batman. No, don't replace Amy Adams. No, why would you replace Amy Adams? Yeah, I think, Flash to me was one of the standouts. I think Aquaman was pretty good. I wanted to see a little more of Aquaman, but I was fine because his movie's next, so. They're not doing. What are your thoughts on Zack Snyder Goes? They're not. The Zack Snyder's done. He's not coming back. Going to sleep. I know. Batman and Wonder Woman had a little bit of a thing going on there. I'm like, ooh. Yeah, the moment where Diana was deflecting all those bullets was pretty awesome. Pretty cool. Just makeup over the stash. Oh, okay. Well, Zack. I mean, I don't think Zack's coming back. I think he's done. I think he's done. I would be shocked if they announce he's returning, but I don't think he's coming back. What's up, David? Who would you want to play Batman if Ben Affleck is out? Jake Gyllenhaal, the rumor. Late to the party. To chop Cyborg. Yeah, I didn't expect that part either. He chopped him up. Take a headache pill or something. I'm not stressed. I'm just annoyed. I feel bad for Zack Snyder because he has to deal with all this shit. Jeffrey Dean Morgan would be great as Flashpoint Batman. Yep, he will be. Hopefully they get him. They need to. Zack is producing upcoming movies but not directing. Why do you think that they kept showing that one family throughout the movie? I don't know, but apparently that was all Joss Whedon. But then again, it's rewriting, so who knows? Maybe Zack approved it. I don't fucking know. Where are you from? I'm from somewhere special. If they're just saying that. Yeah, it'd have been cool than Justice for All, but nah, it would not have fit. Would not have fit at all. What did you think about people making a big deal of the Amazons being too secular? Oh, God, this fucking thing again. Ah! The sexualized Amazons in Justice League, people are so fucking stupid. That's the answer. People are so fucking stupid. If people honestly thought that, oh, okay, the Amazons are getting sexualized, like, no, they're fucking not. No, it's not. Can make either wouldn't. Yeah, he just don't need to come back. Yeah, stop talking about rebooting the DCEU. It's not happening. Who would you cast as Reverse Flash? I have no clue. The 1989 Burton music was fine, but I mean, they should not. Danny Elfman should not have been hired. He should not have been hired because all he did was reuse old stuff. They should have hired someone else instead of him. The more and more Danny Elfman talks, the more and more I dislike him, honestly, because he just said, "Well, my themes." He said this in an interview a couple of days ago. It feels like a slap in the face when other people didn't use my theme in their Batman movies. Something like that. Like, he was implying that when Christopher Nolan did his Batman movies and when they did BVS and all this bullshit, that they didn't use his theme from 1989. He was disappointed. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you fucking talking about? They should have brought back Hans Zimmer. Yeah, he would not have come back. Post-credit scene was cool. Yep, they were all good. What are you? I'm not the person. I'm not the person that was causing a stink about it. It wasn't me. Was it me? No, was it me? Is there anything you guys want to talk about specifically about Justice League, like the actual movie, like anything, like we're all rambling about bullshit here. Is there anything specific that you guys want to talk about from the movie, like anything that happened or whatever? Like, yeah. Yeah, I heard about that, Andrew. I'm not really sure about what the validity is about that. Yes, I would love an Under the Red Hood storyline with Ben Affleck's Batman, but unfortunately we will not get it. I could be wrong. I was joking. Oh, okay, I got you. I can't tell anymore. You think Steppenwolf was boom tube back to Apocalypse? Yes, I think Steppenwolf went back to Apocalypse. I don't think he's dead. Was Iris in the movie? No, they cut her out. Do you think, well, they're saying they're going to make a Deathstroke movie, but I don't know anymore. I think the slate's going to be all over the place. I'm not offended by how the Amazons looked. Well, there you go. She wasn't offended. I hate myself. Dude is huge. Got a point. Yeah, I love the look of the Flash when he ran. It looked pretty cool. Steppenwolf is so shit. Nah, he was okay. There was bits of classic John Williams Superman theme. Yeah, but I kind of wish that they didn't because it's not the same Superman. It's not. Opinions. It's all, yeah, the different opinions, but I just feel like with the whole argument of like they're being sexualized, made these huge articles about this bullshit, it's just too much. Just leave it alone. It's a fucking movie. Leave it alone, guys. And it wasn't like they were focusing on their outfits. They were Amazons. Come on, they were fighting Steppenwolf in the past and in the fucking present. Ugh. Okay. The Lasso Aquaman, that was pretty good. Iris being recasted, I don't like that. I don't like it at all, but whatever. There were so many good moments in the movie, I believe, yes. Where was the outrage about sexualizing a shirtless Aquaman? Exactly! He was shirtless, you pieces of shit. Not you guys, but just all the people complaining. What if they would have brought a Superman back with the Lazarus Pit and Ra's and the League got introduced? That would have been interesting. That would have been interesting. Favorite little Easter egg that only fans have noticed? Well, I mean, if you're not a huge fan of DC Comics, you probably didn't understand the Green Lantern cameo, but I think that was the best little Easter egg cameo bit was the Green Lantern stuff. Because a lot of people don't know who that was. My mom didn't know who that was. And if she doesn't know, then it's an Easter egg. Would you prefer the black suit? Yes, but it would not have made sense in this context if they did it. But if they would have changed the story of Justice League, yeah, you should go with black suit. Can you tell us more about the stuff you heard was cut out of the movie? I've heard that Well, I heard that they cut out. Well, it's leaked online, but there was a whole scene where Barry saved Iris that was cut out. There was more dialogue between Lois and Clark in the cornfield that was cut out. The scene where Superman actually goes to the Batcave where Alfred is and gets the suit, and like he said you would come. Let's hope you're not too late. That whole bit at the end of that trailer, that was a huge scene. But if they would have shown that, then the actual surprise of him showing up in the Steppenwolf fight would not have been as like, oh my God, he's actually here. Because if they would have shown the scene of him showing up, getting the suit, then it would have been implied, okay, he's about to be over there, and they're gonna be fine. So I get that why that was cut, but maybe they could have had something else there where Alfred was there, and all of a sudden he heard a noise, then he went to go look, and the suit's gone, and then boom, he shows up a couple minutes later. But whatever. But I heard quite a bit that was cut out. Amazons were badass. I don't know. Black Canary was supposed to do a cameo. Yeah, Black Canary apparently had a cameo, but that was cut. Yep. In the prologue war part, who were the people in the hoods of the mother boxes with Steppenwolf? I think that I don't remember, but it's got to be something from Apocalypse. Rumors that Darkseid was supposed to show up at the end. Yep. The rumor was that there was a original idea of Zack Snyder's cut would have used gray suit, black suit, because Superman was evil for most of the cut. I heard that, but I also heard there was a conflicting report that he had the suit and it was black, but he wasn't evil the whole time. He just had the suit for a few minutes. I think the mother boxes are gone. They should have a Bizarro Superman instead of Doomsday. That'd be cool. Why did you say that name? Why did you say that name? Martha! Martha! Why did you say that name? Why did you say that name? Yeah, that was a pretty good moment, Jake, where the flying Superman bit. That was really good. That was good. There's supposed to be a Kara footage. No, you're talking about the from the mother box, the hologram. That from what now I'm not saying this is 100% true. From what I understand, that was a Superman hologram. It was not Supergirl. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, 100 different things were cut out of the movie. It's fucking stupid. Yeah, a lot of things were cut. What are you gonna do? Superman said, "Do you bleed?" Best callback ever. Yep. Where Cyborg figures out that he reviewed because of the codex from MMS. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Man, itchy nose. Itchy. Ugh. Kind of sucks to learn how much stuff was cut. Yep, it does suck. Do you bleed? Do you bleed? You will. Bum bum. Do you bleed? You will. Is there a scene? Is it? I'm typing in "Do you bleed" on Twitter, and I'm pulling up all these images of Superman's face. It's not good. Do you bleed? Do you bleed? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Here we go. Hold on one second.
You do this, or I'll do. You won't let me live. You won't let me die. The world needs you. Needs you. But doesn't need you. It doesn't need you. Tell me. Do you bleed?
That crowd response, though, right? I don't know if you guys heard that much, but that crowd response. Ninja Turtles, no. No. Do you bleed? And guys, I know you're probably gonna ask to show my screen, but I'm not gonna do that because that could be copyright. I don't want my channel to go down. But I'm typing in all I did. If you guys want to rewatch that one little part I just played, just type in on YouTube Justice League Do You Bleed. That's how I did it. That's how I found it. Right. I didn't expect to find it. Do you bleed? Oh, here we go. Hold on. Hold on a second.
All right, stop jumping around, Luther. I'm gonna have to
skip to the here we go. Boat part. I'm not gonna show on the screen, guys. You can hear the audio. I don't want to get the video brought down. Come on, where's the Come on. He's walking up. There you go.
There he is. Welcome aboard. Here for a glass of Bouquet de Mont. I was just celebrating God's return out of the ground and back up into the sky. He and his odd little friends are forming some sort of league.
You better not be wasting my time.
Good
No,
voice,
I
by
have
the
too
way.
much to live for, and more important things to do. We have to level the playing field, Mr. Wilson. To put it plainly, shouldn't we have a league of our own?
Yeah, maybe. Just maybe. Who knows? Who knows? You can see it in your glasses. Oh, that's still good. That's fine. Should we have a league of our own? Should we have a league of our own? Should we have a league of our own? Let's see. Let's look up more. See if there's any more scenes on YouTube. I love the fact that you can just go to YouTube and watch scenes of the movie. Just like, fuck it. Let's go to today. Let's see. What else can we watch? What else can I watch? Hold on a second. I'm looking. That's the fight.
Okay, but if I win, I get to tell everyone.
You. Which coast?
You know, I've never seen the Pacific, which is that way, because it's the sun, and it's...
I don't know if this is reshot, but it looks. You can see the CGI a little bit. I like how he started it with this lightning. The CGI is bad when they do slow motion. The slow motion, it's not good. Not good. They should have showed more of that, but whatever. Why did they get so much stuff cut? Blame Warner Brothers. Decent guy, but yeah, Deathstroke and Luthor. Yeah, Deathstroke was the best villain. The best villain. That's funny. The best villain. Let's see. Superman versus Wonder Woman fight. Hold on.
I know you.
I know you.
I love this part. The little headbutting with Wonder Woman.
There's something to this.
There we go. He's gonna do the thing, and then he's gonna come in. Wait, and no, not today. Not today. Bam. He's like, fuck. I like how he rises up here. He's gonna rise up and he'll slam her down. God damn. God damn. Fuck. Such a good moment, guys. Such a good moment. God damn, that was good. Just the post-credit scene, the Green Lantern scene. Wait, can I do a Green Lantern scene? Hold on a second. Green Lantern scene. Aha, aha. Oh yeah, apparently there was rumor that maybe a hot girl was gonna show up or something.
Green Lantern.
Oh, shut up. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I don't think I could find it. Wait, is that it?
Green Lantern's foot stepping
Oh,
off.
fuck off. I don't want your bullshit. I can't find it. Oh, what do I don't want? No, fucking pricks. Whatever. Can't find it. Can't mess Superman. Yep, can't. The Monday at the beginning of the movie was great. Yeah, I liked it. The Metallica end credit song probably To Live Is To Die. Do Superman butt will heads over leadership in future films? Maybe. So pretty. Yeah, I need to listen to that song again. Do you listen to that song again? I do. Yeah. So is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Because I think we covered all of it. I think we covered mostly everything. I mean, we covered all the big stuff. There is Green Lantern. Yes, I know. But I'm saying I can't find the scene. I couldn't find the scene to watch it. Was there anything besides the Green Lantern, the after credits scene, Superman? Anything else you guys want to talk about real quick? Take forever to see a Young Justice because of how young Flash is. Yeah, that's true. True. The Batman scene beginning was amazing. Superman kicked everyone's ass. Yep. The Amazons might come back. Yeah. Who do you like best? CW, Flash, or JL? I can't answer that because I don't know. I think I like Barry from the show more, but that's because I've seen more of him. I found that you found the scene. Oh, okay. What's taking Batman so long to confront Superman during the fight with the League? Well, look, they've already said that if this goes wrong and he sees you first, you are fucked. That's what Wonder Woman basically implied. That's why he waited a little bit. Is it killing anymore? Well, yeah, he said that he wasn't going to kill no more because of after what happened to the Superman. Batgirl will be good. I mean, I hope so. I hope so. Kryptonian ship uses the same security system as Star Labs. It does. Anyone can show up there and use it. The handcuff Parademon's terrible. People expected that. I'm fine with what he did. You're very kind. You answer almost every question, everyone. I try. Don't call me a kid, by the way. I'm not a kid. But yeah, I tried. Ezra Miller was pretty funny as well. Yeah, Ezra Miller's pretty good. I liked him. I think we covered everything, guys. I mean, this was fun. The Illusion, maybe that might be it. Maybe. I don't know though. So, because it was so quick though. I mean, like, you're super nice, awesome stuff. Well, thank you. Thank you very much for the kind words. A Green Arrow cameo. But yeah, so this has been fun, guys. When they went to Revive Superman, you could hear him. Yeah, the Man of Steel theme was great. I like that little part they added in. Best thing about Planet Earth. Superman thing. Okay, so he was calling you kid like Slade calls Oliver kid. Nah, I don't believe it. Flash running to revive Superman. Yeah, Cyborg Iron Man. Iron Man. Okay, so there you have it, guys. Really enjoyed the stream. I'm really glad you liked it. I hope you guys liked it. I mean, I enjoyed it. I'm running at this point. It's been over an hour. Fuck. So that's it. It will be reviewable if you guys want to go back and rewatch and all that stuff. And yeah, so there you have it, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow with Supergirl and maybe if something else drops. But that's it, guys. Maybe we'll have more information soon about this whole Warner Brothers DC situation. But until then, I will talk to you guys soon.